Hello once again, everybody, from Lewis Tours Videos and Merry Vlogmas. It is the 23rd day of Vlogmas, and with only 2 more days to go till Christmas, and 1 more day to go till Christmas Eve. Now, for some reason, I actually like Christmas Eve better. It's weird. It's a little bit like how I used to almost like Thursday better than Friday, because it's like the suspense for Friday. It's, I don't know if that makes any sense, but, Christmas Eve is the suspense for Christmas Day. In a way, I feel like once it actually gets to be Christmas, it's like, oh, it's over. But, we're still doing leading up to Christmas videos, and, so it's Christmas Eve, I suppose you could say. And, so we're just hanging out up here in St. John's, Michigan with our, with my sister and I's, our grandma and grandpa. And we're kind of getting into full... Especially my grandma. If I haven't told you before, she is like she's an awesome baker. She ask her to bake anything, she could whip it up for you. So, and she does it very thoroughly too, and it's always very good. So she makes the world's best sloppy joes. But so she's getting into full baking mode, and I finally actually did. And see, usually the thing about Christmas up here is that we hardly ever get out of our pajamas, but I actually did get dressed today. So, but it's just kind of a pajama day, if you know what I mean. Like, a couple days while we're up here, I just kind of stay in my pajamas and watch movies and stuff, and so it's a good time. But so we're getting into full Christmas mode up here, and we're just getting started. Don't you worry. And so right now it's just my grandma and grandpa and my sister and I, and my sister still has the flu, but she's getting better, and I'm just trying to guard against it. I'm up in a spot where I can't get sick from her right now, but whenever I am down by her, I still wear my mask, and I'm just, paranoid, I guess, but not dramatic, just paranoid. But so, yep, we've been having a good time up here. Been doing lots of things, and coming up later, actually it should be fairly late tonight, maybe even like 11 o'clock or so, our aunt and uncle, our Uncle Mark and Aunt Freya, they're coming. They actually just came back from seeing some of my Aunt Freya's relatives in the UK, and so they were in Raleigh, North Carolina. That's where they live. So they were there last night, and they went to a party or something, and now just today they're flying in here, and I think their flight lands at DTW about 8:30 or so. So we're looking forward to them getting here. And tomorrow my mom and dad are coming. They've been having a nice long date weekend. So probably watching some good movies and stuff, and just having some time away from the kids, if you know what I mean. I mean, even though, obviously, I'm not a parent, but I know how that can be. I know I can be obnoxious, but, and then, I believe my Uncle Mike and Aunt Jillian, I believe they're coming Christmas Eve, later that night, so, and, Monday night, we're going to church services and everything, we're going to Mass, so, like I said, Christmas fun's just getting started, so stay tuned. And one of our favorite traditions of Christmas,
this is the
pentatonics.
It's not even Christmas, it's Michael Jackson right now.
Well, I know, but, it's just pentatonics in general, we got Roku on the TV, so we got, pentatonics full swing. Honestly, they are my favorite Christmas group ever. They are awesome. Right, Reagan?
What's?
Pentatonics is like the best Christmas group ever.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're the best anything group ever.
Yeah. Honestly, they are, but it's funny, I'm the only one in my pajamas right now.
I think so too.
Oh yeah, didn't you go to see them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember we were talking about that a while ago.
Yeah.
Oh, take that mask off.
I'm just, it's just caution. If the camera's moving, it's because I'm rocking in his chair. But we love PTX. Awesome, and I got, as you can see, I got my beer socks on. My grandma didn't even see the beer bottles on them until she bought them, but I was like, hey, I still like them. It could pass as root beer, right? Snow freaking melted, ugh. It's not even close to a white Christmas. That's what Christmas is supposed to be. What, snow all over the place, and now it's just brown, ugh. We can still have a good Christmas inside, though, I suppose. Okay, time to try a little caramel corn that my grandma made. Grandma, this is delicioso. Or as I say in English, delicious. So how are you feeling up there?
I feel better. I just
Better?
can't talk right.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
weird. It's like.
do you feel like overall you're feeling better, or
Yeah.
probably, hopefully better before Christmas Day? You know.
I probably won't be completely.
No, I mean I'm sure you won't be completely
Because
better,
remember,
but
like I said, when I got sick before the quiz bowl competition, that one we thought it was just like a little virus.
Yeah.
Or something. But that I like couldn't eat dinner for the next like 2 weeks.
yeah.
So I don't
remember
think
that.
that was just a virus.
I remember last February, like when I got sick, it didn't completely wear off for a few days, but
Yeah.
and as you can see, we've already got all the presents ready for Christmas Day, all lined up against this table here. And I've already done a little bit of snooping around. And as you can tell, I can already tell what this one is. It's for me, and it says what it is on it. So I think somebody forgot to take off the sticky note on that one, but so we got lots of stuff here. Just can't wait to open it on Christmas Day. Stretching all the way over here too. I'm just looking at all this stuff and shaking it and feeling it just to try to figure out what it is, but I've never been a successful guesser when it comes to Christmas presents. In preparation for Christmas, Grandma came back here, a few days earlier than Grandpa, and she kind of got a lot of like the decorations. She's kind of like the decorations department, and we got the little tree set up here, which I imagine the presents will go under on Christmas Eve. And there are our advent calendars. So got some ornaments on here. I like this little...
Your candy today?
Yep, well I did at least. I like this little Santa Claus. And so we got a few ornaments on here. See, I like how the ornaments aren't weighing down the entire tree like at our house. But it's like a tall, like...
I don't think you have too many.
Well, not too many, not an insane amount, but it's still a lot. But so it's kind of like, I like how tall it is too. It's like tall and skinny. It's like a different type of tree, but so that at least that way, like the branches aren't like hanging out over like the branches, or what did I just? The branches aren't hanging out over the the branches aren't like hanging out over the presents, so the presents are easier to get. So yeah, I kind of like this style of tree. Okay, so now it's time to open. Now it's time to open the final pre-Christmas present that my grandma. As you can see, there's her right behind me. Hi, Grandma.
She doesn't want to be in videos, Ryan.
Well, she was just in one, but so I'm about to open my last pre-Christmas present, and then December 24th. Usually, what we'll do is we'll just open one of our normal presents by the tree anyway. So like one that's with like the collective Christmas Day, under the general Christmas Day umbrella, but we'll just open it early. So sorry. So we're about to open the Reagan already opened hers, but I'm about to open the last one for the pre-Christmas presents. So here we go. So I already took the label off that one. Take that out. Let's see. How can I open this while still carrying my camera? This looks good. Yeah, actually. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're sick. Never mind.
Here, I'll just like.
Ooh. Pumpkin streusel quick bread mix. That sounds really good.
Getting scones. They're different.
That sounds really good right now because, like, honestly, see, that's one of those things that I feel like, oh man, like, when am I gonna like I want to make it so bad, but it's so hard to decide, like, when should I make this? So, but I do love this. Thank you, Grandma. It looks very good. Mañana.
Or one day later and we'll have it for breakfast.
Yep, that sounds good. Really, either one of those options. So, got some pumpkin streusel quick bread mix.
Who's this girl?
So, ooh. And it shouldn't be too hard to make either, so that sounds delicioso. And we still got about another week here, so I have plenty of time to make it too. And another Michigan tradition, pasties! Yeah.
Just kidding.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's how I thought it was pronounced at
Me
first,
too.
but yeah,
Well,
but I was
before I heard it,
I was
I
the
never
one who
heard it.
actually like said it out loud though, so that was more embarrassing.
Yeah, that's true.
So said what?
Well, we mispronounced the word pasties.
You said pasty.
I do that all the time.
So anyway, so another Michigan tradition. I didn't even know we had these until Grandma said we did. But time to enjoy me a pasty.
A pasty.
Right. Not actually. They're pronounced pasties. As they say in España, that was muy delicioso. Me gusta pasties. And right now it is about 7:40 p.m. And I've just been tracking where my Uncle Mark and Aunt Freya are, where their flight is. So we're waiting for them to show up. We're thinking, I don't know, probably it could be sometime around like maybe 10:30, 11 or so, sometime in that range. But the last time I checked, they're in the skies over central Ohio, near a town called Millersburg, but they're like above that. They're in the air above there. So we're just waiting for them to show up. And they're still currently in the sky, but they're heading for Detroit, about to land at DTW in maybe 25 minutes or so, and maybe a little under that even. And so we're looking forward to their arrival here, and so they should be here sometime a little bit later. Okay, so my Uncle Mark and Aunt Freya are now on the ground in Detroit. So, yes, they are. They have landed at DTW, and should be a few more hours till they get here. Because it takes a little while. Like the drive takes a little while, as well as getting off the plane. Getting their stuff ready, and So anyway, so they'll be here in just a little bit, but they are now on the ground. Hey guys, it's Ryan here once again. I know it's pretty late, like, it's probably got to be like 11:45 at this point, but anyway, so my Aunt Freya and Uncle Mark have arrived from North Carolina, and I wasn't, I'm gonna wait till tomorrow to introduce them to you, just because they once they got here, they were about ready to kind of settle in for the night, but you'll meet them tomorrow. And tomorrow, exciting day ahead. Our parents are coming up from home, and so they'll be meeting us here tomorrow. And then I'll have a magical Christmas. We'll go to church and come back, have some dinner, and open our presents in the morning. So fun day tomorrow, fun day Christmas Day. So anyway, it's been an awesome day today, and even more to come.